Welcome to Uplyft Wellness. My name is Izzy, and today's restorative yoga practice honors the new moon in October. You are going to want a few props, and there are always substitutions if you don't have these exact items in your home. We're going to need a bolster, a yoga block, and a towel. Hopefully you have a towel. If you don't have a yoga block, you could use a stack of small blankets or hand towels. You could also use a sturdy book. And if you don't have a bolster, you could use a stack of blankets or towels, or even like a sleeping bag or a stack of pillows. So once you've collected all of the items that we're going to need for today's class, roll out your yoga mat and hit play on your favorite music, and we'll begin. We are going to start today's practice sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Nice and tall is our spine. The eyes could stay open, close halfway, creating a soft gaze, or even close completely. Hands can rest on the lap, or maybe you bring one hand to the belly and the other to the heart. And we're just going to begin to breathe here, focusing on the in-breath through the nose and the out-breath through the nose. Slow, gentle breath in. Slow, gentle breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Already, as you sit here, focusing on the breath, express gratitude to your body and to your practice for holding space and for creating the time and effort to be here. Take one more full breath in through the nose. And on this exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. You can let your hands rest on your lap, and we're just going to take some slow neck circles, starting by dropping the chin to the chest, and then moving the head around to one side. When you come back to our starting point, you'll reverse the circle and go the other way. We'll do this a handful of times. Slowly moving left and right, circling through the neck. Take one more circle in each direction. And then come back to center, sitting tall. We're going to lightly cross hands so they rest on opposite shoulders. And we're just going to gently twist from one side to the other. Inhaling to come to one side, exhaling to go to the other. Now this movement happens as fast as your breath. So you could play around with speeding it up or slowing it down. Take one more breath in and out. Good, let your body be still. Sweep both arms out and up. Inhale. Inhale, walk the hands in, bringing yourself upright. And let the hands rest by your side, sitting up tall. Turn your head left. Turn your head to the right. Once more to the left. And once more to the right. Good. Bring your hands to your knees, and we're just going to circle the torso, leading with the belly button to draw the trunk in a wide circle. And reverse the circle, go the other way. Good. Go ahead and come back to stillness. And we'll take a couple rounds of seated cat and cow. So on your inhale, the chest lifts, the belly draws forward. And on your exhale, the belly curls in and we drop chin to chest. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Take 3 more rounds of cat and cow on your own. You should be nearing the end, taking 1 more round of cat and cow. Good. Go ahead and you're going to come to a forward fold. And I just want you to bend your knees a lot. Let your chest and belly rest on your thighs and grab opposite elbows. And we're just going to hang here for a few breaths. Letting the blood rush down into the head. Letting the spine decompress. If your eyes are closed, blink them open and let your hands come to the mat. Slowly come out of your forward fold by bringing your knees to the mat. And sweeping your feet off to one side. Very nice. Go ahead and come back to your cross-legged seat. And we're going to use our bolster first, taking it to one side of our seat. We're going to do a side bend. So whichever side your bolster is on, I've chosen to start on the right side. You're going to place that arm down on your bolster. So for me, that's my right arm. And then we're going to take our side bend to the right. So take your left arm up over to the right-hand side. And we're just going to drape the arm across the head. And we're going to turn the gaze down towards the bolster. And we're just going to hold in this pose for a few breaths. Eyes can be open or closed. Slow and gentle, begin to rise out of your side bend, letting the arm fall back down to the side. And we'll shift the bolster to the other side. So my bolster is now on the left, which means my left arm is going to rest on the bolster. Right arm is going to reach out and up over to the left. And we're going to drape the arm across the head and turn the head down to look at the bolster. Good. Slowly and gently begin to come out of the side bend, letting the arm back down to the mat. Go ahead and change the cross of the legs. And we're going to move the bolster in front of us, pulling it up onto our lap. We're going to take a gentle forward fold. So go ahead and sweep both arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, drape your body over the bolster, resting one side of the head down. And if you feel like your head's not resting comfortably on your bolster, maybe there's some space, you could pull your yoga block and place that underneath your head. Just resting down. At this point, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and turn your head so that it's resting on the other side. And slowly and gently bring yourself back upright, removing your props out of the way. The next pose we're going to take is a twist. So go ahead and bring that bolster back to one side of your body. We're going to set it up so it's long ways. And you're going to sit your hips right up against the short edge of your bolster. And we're just gonna, I like to call this our princess sit. We're just sitting with the legs off to one side. Ideally, it's off to the side away from us. And then we're gonna twist to look at the bolster, and then go ahead and fold down so that the chest and belly rest upon the bolster. And you're gonna continue that twist and drop the cheek to the mat. So since I'm twisting to the left, then I'm turning to bring my right cheek down. And if you've got glasses, you may need to take these off for a time, just as you're resting here. Settling into the shape. Noticing any sensations coming up. And just letting your body be still. Slowly and effortlessly go ahead and push yourself back upright. And we'll transition to the other side, moving the bolster, maybe shifting on the mat, turning the legs in the other direction. And then twisting the torso so you're looking over your bolster, coming forward and resting the opposite cheek down. In our twist to the right, the left cheek rests on the bolster. Slowly begin to take yourself out of our twist, bringing yourself back upright. Our next pose is going to be a gentle back bend. So we're going to place the bolster so that it is long on the mat. And we're going to place the shoulders and back of the ribs. Well, and not really the shoulders. I guess it's just the back of the ribs on the bolster. Your shoulders and arms should drape off behind it. So we're just going to lean back. You should kind of feel that the bolster is like right underneath your armpit or right in your armpit. And you're just gonna rest down. If you feel like the extension of the head and neck is a little bit too much, you could place a bolster under it to take some of that drop out of the equation. And then you're just going to either set your arms out to a T or maybe rest them in a goalpost, just really opening through the chest here, settling in, noticing what it feels like to just lay here in this space with the chest open, the throat open. Maybe you let out a breath in a sigh. Maybe your eyes closed. Then again, we'll be here for a handful of breaths. Slowly draw your arms together and give yourself a hug. Ready. Bring your feet to the mat and slowly roll off your bolster, pressing yourself up when you're ready. And our final pose of today's practice is savasana. You'll need your bolster. We're going to place that underneath the knees. You'll also need your towel, and we're going to roll this up. So you're going to go ahead and fold it so that the short sides meet, then fold it again, bringing those short sides together. And then from this shape, we're just going to gently roll it up prematurely so that we've got this kind of long roll here. And this is going to go underneath the neck. So we're just going to place that down kind of where our neck's going to be, maybe. And then go ahead and rest the legs on the bolster, lying back. My hair might not actually accommodate this. Not very well. So you've got your neck roll underneath you. Yeah, that's not working at all. If you need to take your hair out or shift how it's laying, go ahead and do that. There we go. It's a little better. You want to feel the support of your neck roll, but not feel like your neck is being pushed forward towards the ceiling. And then you'll just melt into your shavasana, into your final resting shape. letting the arms expand so that there's some air and space between each arm and each side of the waist. You might almost feel like you're floating in a tub of water or in a pool of water. Making sure that your body's as comfortable as it can be, and then fully sinking in. Become more mindfully aware of your body resting down on the mat, held and supported in this space. Take a full breath of air in through the nose, filling the entire body with oxygen. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, creating slow and gentle movements, maybe within the wrist and the ankle. Maybe you turn your head from left to right. And then slow and gentle, come off of your props, rolling onto one side and blinking the eyes open before pressing yourself into a comfortable seat. Draw your hands together in prayer and softly smile. Again, expressing gratitude that you are choosing to practice yoga today, choosing to take time to rest and to reset. Thank you so very much for practicing this restorative yoga with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me some positive feedback in the comments. Give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again, and namaste.